It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we'll see the always exciting Malik Willis. He comes in 5th in passing touchdowns so far. It's the Titans and the Bills, and it's coming up next.
Autumn has come to upstate New York. Fall colors abound, and we welcome you inside Highmark Stadium here in Orchard Park. Hello, everybody. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, you take a look at the Bills entering play here. They come in playing pretty good football. Winners of 4 of their last 6 games.
And going back through the tape, I thought they looked pretty good last week. It was a solid win, a comprehensive win.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Titans, they're hitting their stride of late. Winners of 3 of their last 4.
And the offense last week, they had things humming. If you're a defensive player, you may get overshadowed a little bit, but you're really buoyed by what your offense is doing.
And we are underway in Buffalo. And this opening dynamic kickoff not going to be returned. It'll come out to the 30-yard line. Out comes the offense for the Bills, led by their quarterback at 6'5". That's Josh Allen.
And you and I both know that any win is a good win, and that's what they did last week. But there's also plenty for him to work on in his game, wasn't there?
Yeah.
2 touchdowns, an interception. Yeah, you know, he wants to increase that a little bit in terms of ratio. But first and foremost, they did win the game.
What's that?
And they'll run the option to start the drive. Shoves him aside. Evades the tackler, and now some space. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down. From the gun, it's Allen. He's got his man. That's the rookie from Florida State. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 18 more yards there and another first down. That early game script that they drew up is working pretty well here on this first drive. Already in field goal range, Charles knocking on the door of the red zone.
You know, Brandon, when we met with the coaching staff, they kind of predicted that they would come out firing like this. I think you and I were a little skeptical it would be this easy. But they certainly knew what they were doing in scouting, in preparation, and understanding what their team was capable of.
Now 2nd and 5. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Allen now looks to throw. This to the tight end, Kincaid. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. That one good for 17 yards, and now they've got it 1st and goal. Davis is not going anywhere. He'll be hit and dropped for no gain at the 2-yard line. 2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. Allen. Buying time to his left. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Josh Allen. Touchdown number 18 on the year. And the Bills get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Solid finish to the opening drive. And look, when you get down around the goal line, you have to account for his legs. We saw it right there.
Yeah, that's the added dimension to the offense, isn't it? Remember what the offensive line coach told us earlier this week? I told my guys, he's going to run it. We have to make sure he stays protected and give him an opportunity.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. So here are the Titans now for their first drive. And they are led out there by their mobile quarterback.
And what an incredible athlete with a cannon for an arm. And he's drawing comparisons to some of the best mobile QBs the league has ever seen. In addition, this is a young man who's learned from his mistakes along the way, prepares really well each and every time now, and he's got an opportunity to blossom in this system.
The first carry now for Tony Pollard, and he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. The rushing numbers for Pollard last week. The hat trick plus one, 4 trips to the end zone with his legs.
And, partner, you know how all the guys do when they do that little symbol now about eating, right? Keep feeding me, feeding me. They just kept feeding him and feeding him, and next thing you know, he kept getting in the end zone.
They go back to Pollard on second down. And he'll get 2, maybe 3 up near the 37. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Now Willis to throw. That's complete. It's Josh Wiley. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. And he's got some space here. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. First down, and it's Pollard again. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Here's 2nd and 10. Here's Willis. That finds the former Jaguar, Calvin Ridley. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 26. Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Now a timeout called for by the offense. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. Touchdown! Calvin Ridley from 8 yards out. And the Titans are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. And now the Titans will line up to go for 2.
Here we go.
Willis will try and throw for this. And he'll get in. And they take an 8-7 lead. Well, they got down 7-zip. They said, we'll go for 2, one up you, and they take the lead.
How about that for a little risk-reward, right? If you don't get it, you're only down a point. Let's go ahead and make a statement in this ball game, and that's exactly what they did.
Oh, a good return up past the 30. The Bills offense and their quarterback coming out for their second drive. And his ability to use his legs has given the defense fits when trying to game plan. He's currently 2nd in the NFL in rushing yards by a QB. They begin with a run by Davis. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32. The time is called. Looks like a member of the Titans in some discomfort out there. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. 2nd and 9. Samuel going to go in motion right. Now Allen. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Pollard will take it up the gut, and he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. A tight one, 8-7 our score after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter now, Titans in possession of the football. Here now, 2nd and 4. As they've got it as we resume action. 2nd down, Pollard again. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 47 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Here's Pollard again. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up 1st and goal.
Hey, check that. Let's go now.
They'll run with Pollard, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal. Now they'll look to Willis to throw. And he's got it. They'll wind up getting 7 on the completion, but they'll still be faced now with a 3rd and goal situation. Pollard is in. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Well, he'd been the workhorse on this drive, and it would have been unfair to bring someone else in to finish the job. So they go back to him again, and he delivers with a touchdown run.
Nick Folk for the point after. And it's up and good. That pushes the lead now to 15-7. So the drive there took 6 plays. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Bills' offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And the numbers have looked good this season. Case in point right here. He is up there among the NFL leaders in TD passes. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Allen going to throw. The throw to the left side, caught by Coleman. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. Got an extra defensive back out there for the Titans now here for 3rd down. To throw, it's Allen. Throwing the out route, incomplete. It's Coleman. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. On 4th down, here's Sam Martin on to kick it away. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it'll be Titan football. Offense back out there, and we shine the spotlight on the Memphis man, Tony Pollard. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the 2nd quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated, because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth, and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
Well, obviously, they never want to see penalties on that defense, but this one, a little bit more significant there on the downfield pass play.
And coaches preach it all the time. You can't put yourself in that kind of position if you're the defender. You've got to stay in a spot far downfield.
It's caught inside the 25. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A big pickup of 38.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Willis out of the gun. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Hopkins. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot. Here's Willis. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Josh Wiley from 13 yards out. And the Titans will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great word, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word if you don't mind. How about perfection? No surprise that they're leading right now. Absolute dominance throughout this ball game and no signs of slowing down.
Folk connects on the extra point, and the lead is up to 15 now. A drive there of just 4 plays, and it ends with a Tennessee score. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30. The Bills going to take over now late in this first half. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range.
What's that?
To the air, Allen. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
What's that?
Here's Allen. Man open, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half.
What's that? What's that?
So the shotgun snap to Allen. This one complete to Coleman. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Look out.
Now Allen again. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25.
It's a gain of 18. That's good for a Buffalo Bills. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Play action. Now it's Allen. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Sebastian Joseph Day breaking through for the sack.
Second and 20 at the 35-yard line.
The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range.
Look out.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
Well, that play was certainly a little bit different because on the previous play, he was sacked. This time, protection a lot better. Had time to survey the field and still couldn't find an open receiver.
Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to him.
Brings up 4th down. Sam Martin in punt formation.
So we reach halftime here with the visiting Titans taking the lead into intermission. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. A lot to get to here as some of the division races starting to take shape as we look around the NFL here in week number 7. We'll begin up at legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, and it's the Packers who are out in front in the second quarter. A touchdown there for the USC man, Marshawn Lloyd. From there, we'll make the trip down to Indianapolis to check on the Colts at home at Lucas Oil Stadium. And in that one, it's the visiting Dolphins who are out in front. The Dolphins trying to hold on and claim victory. Finally, let's take the trip across the Atlantic, see what's happening over in London. And it was the Patriots serving as the visitors who claimed victory there. Drake May leading the way in the victory with 3 touchdown passes. It was a strong first half for running back Tony Pollard. He wound up finding the end zone on a touchdown run to help give his guys the advantage here at the break. The highlights are fairly one-sided to this point. It's a 2-touchdown difference here at the break, but I wouldn't call this one over just yet. I think there could still be some fireworks yet to come. Final adjustments being made for the second half. So with that, we get you back up to Orchard Park and rejoin Brandon and Charles.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Titans offense and running back Tony Pollard set to go back to work. And he has been a monster in the red zone here in these first couple of months of the season. In fact, he leads the NFL in rushing touchdowns.
Ready?
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
And this is going to be a Titans first down as he'll take this up to the 38-yard line.
How about that run? Picks up a first down. Note the enthusiasm in my voice. Remember, last week, AFC Offensive Player of the Week. I think he's trying to get another one in the fold.
And you talked, watching film, a lot about his form and just hitting the hole, running north and south, as we like to say. And I think he's been doing that a lot recently.
Squaring those shoulders and getting downhill.
Taron Johnson made the stop.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
And his throw is going to be incomplete. Defensively, celebration time because they finally forced an incompletion. He was perfect throwing the ball to that point.
Yeah, but from his viewpoint, they didn't force the incompletion. He just missed. That's how hot he is right now, and that's how he wants to continue to throw the ball.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. A big play there on the catch and run. 33 yards.
Let's go now. Ready?
They'll go with Pollard here on first down. That's about as exciting of a 1-yard run as you're going to see. Finding a way to dodge that first would-be tackler. But again, just 1 yard out of it. They go back to Pollard on second down. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 91 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. This offense continues to be a hot knife through butter. 3 drives, 3 scores, and knocking on the door again on drive number 4. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Only a yard that time, second and goal.
Okay, great. Here we go.
Now here's Pollard. Able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1. They've been so good on third down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal? They'll try to run with Pollard. And he will take this one in for a Titans touchdown. Tony Pollard hitting double digits with his 10th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Titans take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Now Folk for the extra point. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. A 10-play drive that time. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. So here's the Bills offense now. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Look out.
Throwing to start the drive. Allen. They'll set up the screen here to Akers. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9.
And a really nice play call there to start the drive, especially if you're a team that has a little bit of a reputation for throwing it downfield. You come out and you think maybe you can catch them off guard a little bit, and they did. Little screen pass, backdoored them, and that time worked well for a solid gain.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 14 yards, and the Bills will get a new set of downs. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Throwing now is Allen. Coleman has it here right side. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
First down. First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Up the middle to Davis. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4. Well, Jarius Sneed up to make the play defensively.
It's now second and 6.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now in Buffalo. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. Now Allen. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. Curtis Samuel, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Bills have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. So a little bit of a letdown there defensively. I mean, look, you're still 2 scores to the good, CD, but things may be a little more uncomfortable than they had hoped.
Yeah, if you'd kept them out of the end zone there, this game's over. You've locked the door on them. Instead, it's still open a little bit, and they've got a puncher's chance.
And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone, and that cuts the lead a bit further. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Titans offense and their running back getting set to go once more. And as we roll through some of the highlights, we see how crucial he's been to their success in this one. When he's in this type of a groove and his offensive linemen are creating running lanes for him, he can really put on a show, and he's done so here. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. And now an audible here into something else. Out of the gun to give to Pollard. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Now a 2nd and 10.
19, Tiger, Panther Street, Panther Street.
Willis now off play action. Rolling to his right. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
Here we go.
They run straight ahead here with Pollard. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
I know the game's not over, but there's got to be a sense of satisfaction right now for the guy carrying the football a bunch today. 99 yards, and he has enough time to go over the century mark.
Well, you got to give it to him again, right?
Yeah, there's no doubt about it. You're not worried about losing yardage here. You're not worried about any of that. You just want to get him to the promised land for every runner. 100 yards or more in a game.
And now a fake there on the jet sweep as they'll give to Pollard. And this will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets 3. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. They'll run for it with Pollard. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Tony Pollard, his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 11 on the year. And the Titans are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Well, I've heard you use the term put-away drive, and that right there seemed like the definition of a put-away drive.
Yeah, it certainly just pops right up out of the book, doesn't it? Because up 2 scores already, just wanted to possess the football, keep converting and picking up first downs. And if the drive ends in 3 points, that's terrific. If it ends in a touchdown, fantastic.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
On play action, Allen. That's caught. It's Coleman. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Here's Allen to throw it. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. Another incomplete pass there. We've seen a bevy of those. This secondary, they've been pretty good, haven't they?
They certainly have. They've allowed the 1 touchdown through the air, and they're going to be upset about that later when they watch the game tape. But other than that, they've been absolutely rock solid.
From the gun, it's Allen. Over the middle, the catch by Coleman. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 26. Allen steps away to his left. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. From the 20, here's a 2nd down and 4. Complete out to Samuel on the quick throw. And he is not going to go anywhere. They're going to get to him behind the line, and that is going to get us to the 2-minute warning. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Allen now looks to throw. He's got his tight end McKinney right side complete. Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining.
Such a tough position to defend near the line, even when you add a 2nd defender, but the big man shrugged off the extra body and made the play call a success.
From the 5, 2nd and 4. Allen to throw once more. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
Allen from the gun on third down. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Curtis Samuel with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Bills get a bit closer.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed, but if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively, though, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know, it
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
So 2 scores down, time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And the Titans are going to recover the football. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Let's go now.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
No. Let's go.
On third down, it's Pollard. And he is going to have a Titans first down, and that should just about do it.
Offense.
Yeah, so they get that one, Charles, on the right tackle.
Yeah, oftentimes in that spot, you're trying to work against a defender, trying to set the edge in the running game, and you're trying to drive around and get your body twisted so that he can't get there. Sometimes your hands get too involved.
That is caught, and he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
I'm not lying. Here we go.
Pollard going to try the right side, and he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone.
And the Titans first down.
Well, things started off exciting. This one had a high-scoring first half, and nobody let their foot off the gas in the second half either, Charles. And, you know, for them, a really nice victory in a high-scoring output.
You're right about that, because so many times we'll see teams come out slow and take a while to get going, and points become a little bit harder to score near the end of games, as we know, because everyone tightens down. But no such issues in this game. The scoring started right away and held up at a steady clip the remainder of the game.
So for Tennessee, their good start continues as they get their record up to 4-2. And they'll have another road date next week with the Detroit Lions. Meanwhile, for the Bills, the loss drops them back to 4-3 so far. And they'll be on the road next week as they get a date with the Seahawks in Seattle. I'm Brandon.